A new challenger approaches. The American auto industry has long been the pride of Detroit, home to giants like Ford, GM, and Cadillac. But in 2026, a new challenger is knocking at the door, and it's Chinese luxury automakers. These brands are no longer seen as budget players. Instead, they bring futuristic designs, ultra-modern technology, and prices that make even Tesla nervous. From Zeekr's sleek sedans to BYD's luxury SUVs, the threat is real. The question is no longer if they will arrive in America, it's when. And Detroit knows the storm is coming, asterisk, so welcome to the Luxury Wheels Hub official. Here we break the secret about Chines and American cars, 2 Zeekr's bold entrance. Zeekr. The luxury arm of Geely is planning a strong push into the American market. With models like the Zeekr 009 luxury van and Zeekr 001 sedan, it blends futuristic styling with everyday usability. These vehicles don't just look premium, they feel premium. Leather-clad interiors, massive digital displays, and advanced driver assist systems make them stand toe-to-toe with German luxury brands. For U.S. consumers used to Tesla or Cadillac, Zeekr could be a shocking alternative. And the buzz around its debut is growing louder by the day. 3. BYD's rise to power. BD, once known for affordable EVs, has transformed into a global powerhouse. In China, its luxury lineup rivals Mercedes and BMW, and now it wants to conquer America. Cars like the BYD Han-EV sedan showcase striking design and long-range performance. U.S. buyers are starting to hear the name BYD more often, and that's exactly what Detroit fears. With its manufacturing scale, BYD can price luxury cars lower while still delivering high quality. The strategy is simple: dominate volume, then dominate prestige. 4. NIO and the premium push. NIO is perhaps China's most premium EV maker, targeting the very top tier of the market. With cars like the ET9 luxury sedan, NIO combines futuristic interiors, AI-powered driving, and even battery-swapping technology. Americans intrigued by innovation could see NIO as a fresh alternative to Mercedes EQS or BMW i7, but it's not just the tech, it's the experience. NIO's customer lounges and premium ownership model could attract U.S. buyers looking for something beyond a simple purchase. For Detroit, this is an unfamiliar kind of competition. 5. Detroit watches closely. In the halls of Detroit, executives are no longer dismissing Chinese automakers. Boardrooms echo with urgent conversations about technology gaps, pricing strategies, and consumer loyalty. Once, American companies assumed prestige was safe. Now Zeekr, BYD, and NIO are forcing Detroit to question everything. Can Cadillac hold its crown? Will Lincoln survive the EV luxury transition? The American auto industry knows that without bold innovation, it risks being overshadowed. And that's the nightmare scenario Detroit is trying to prevent. 6. Cadillac's electric renaissance. Cadillac is leading Detroit's fight back with models like the Lyriq and the upcoming Celestiq. These cars aim to reclaim prestige with bold American design and handcrafted luxury. The Celestiq, priced at over $300,000, proves Cadillac still dares to play at the very top. It's an ultra-luxury EV meant to rival Bentley and Rolls-Royce. Not just Zeekr or BYD, but Cadillac knows the challenge isn't just building great cars, it's convincing U.S. buyers that made in America still means something in luxury. 7. Lincoln's quiet comeback. Ford's Lincoln brand has been quieter in the EV revolution, but it's not out of the fight. With new electric SUVs in development, Lincoln aims to compete in the high-luxury family market. Its strength lies in American-style comfort and heritage. For U.S. buyers who prefer smooth rides and elegant interiors, Lincoln may still stand tall. But in a world where tech is king, Lincoln must prove it can innovate fast enough. Otherwise, it risks being left behind by younger, flashier rivals. 8. GM's bold strategy. General Motors has promised an all-electric future by 2035, but the timeline may need to accelerate. With Cadillac leading, GM is also investing in advanced EV platforms that could underpin a new generation of Buicks and Chevrolets. For luxury, though, Cadillac carries the burden. GM knows the Chinese EV push could steal market share quickly. To fight back, it plans to leverage scale, brand loyalty, and new battery tech. Detroit isn't just preparing cars, it's preparing a war. 9. Tesla, America's tech titan, though not born in Detroit, Tesla remains America's crown jewel in the AV world. The Model S Plaid still dominates headlines with speed, while the Cybertruck shocks with design. But Tesla faces new threats from both China and Europe. Will Elon Musk's constant innovation be enough to fend off brands like NIO or Zeekr? Used buyers already trust Tesla, but loyalty can fade quickly when new luxury arrives. Tesla may have to reinvent itself again to stay at the top of the luxury EV hierarchy. 10. Detroit's pride at stake. For Detroit, this isn't just about cars, it's about identity. The city that gave the world the automobile doesn't want to lose its place in the luxury conversation. Losing to China would sting not only financially but culturally. American pride rides on whether Cadillac, Lincoln, and GM can match the innovation pouring out of Asia. For Detroit, failure isn't an option. The next few years will decide if America stays a luxury leader or becomes a follower. 11. Consumer perceptions. American consumers hold the ultimate power in this story. Will they trust Chinese luxury or remain loyal to U.S. brands? For now, surveys show curiosity. Younger buyers in California and New York, already comfortable with AV startups, are open to Chinese names. But loyalty to Cadillac or Tesla runs deep too. The battlefield is not just technology or price, it's trust. And trust is the hardest thing for new players to win. 12. The global prestige game. Luxury cars have always been about more than performance, they're about global image. Mercedes, BMW, and Lexus built their empires on prestige. Now Chinese brands want the same. If Zeekr or NIO can establish prestige in the US, their global rise will be unstoppable. But prestige takes time, and Americans are skeptical buyers. The question is whether technology can fast-track what once took decades. Detroit and the world is about to find out. 13. The technology arms race, battery range, charging networks, and autonomous driving, these are the weapons of modern luxury. Chinese brands are pushing boundaries with swappable batteries and AI features. Detroit counters with Ultium platforms and GM Super Cruise. Tesla pushes autopilot to new levels. The arms race is no longer about horsepower, it's about software. And whichever side wins this battle could dominate luxury for the next generation. 14. Conclusion. The road ahead, the arrival of Chinese luxury EVs in America is inevitable. Detroit's response will decide whether the U.S. remains a luxury leader or cedes ground. The battle will be fierce, with pride, prestige, and billions of dollars on the line. For American buyers, this means more choice, more innovation, and more drama than ever before. The only certainty is that luxury will never look the same again. Asterisk. And if you love exploring the latest luxury cars and future EVs, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because here on Luxury Wheels Hub Official, we reveal the machines that will shape tomorrow. Our next video might just feature the one EV America isn't ready for yet. Don't miss it.